Hey everybody, this is Bobby again with my backyard. I'm going to start off by showing you today this Texas Star hibiscus. It's not your typical hibiscus. Sorry for the focus there. This thing is like 8 feet tall and it's got some really pretty blooms on it. A little skinny. Sorry for the focus again. I got it in a pot right now, but I think next year I'm going to put it in the ground. Anyways, just a little update. This is my west wall that I planted as a squash plant. It's doing pretty good. The squash plant over here is not doing so good. I don't know, we're getting some pretty high heat around here. The heat index is like 109 for a couple of days. Not sure if that's got anything to do with it. It's been pretty dry too, so I've actually had to come out and water a couple of times. But look at this watermelon. That's the bush watermelon I was telling you about, and it's done got huge. Don't really have any watermelons on it yet though. Some little babies, but I haven't seen any that got pollinated. But anyways, we'll keep it up. And the chicken pen that I had built was going to show you, I've already taken it down. They were in there for 2 or 3 weeks, and we didn't like the way that was working, so I took it down, and it looks a little cleaned out where they scratched and whatnot, but that'll be back before you know it. So I got a little compost box going there. Gonna plant some stuff. Everything is blooming though. Big blackberry blunt bush. My lantana is bloomed out. Look how big that thing has gotten. Isn't that pretty? I'm real excited about that. This focus is killing me. Anyways, I also wanted to show you the growth on this little fig tree. That thing was 6 inches tall when I put it in there, and it's about probably 1.5 feet now. So I'm real happy about that. And what me and the wifey did was, out here in my garden, is we put up a big kennel with the roof on it, and I put the chicken coop in there, and I took all the wire off of it so they have just open access to the chicken coop. Hi ladies. Yeah, do you guys like your new home? They love it. They don't talk on camera, they're shy. So what I did is I put this in, and we put it, you know, underneath the wood chips, and on all 4 corners I put, on all 4 corners I put a T-post, and I put 14 gauge wire around the bottom of the T-post. Sorry. And then I came up here, tied it inside of the clamp, twisted it around, and then I staked it down, and now this thing is pretty tight. I did that on all 4 corners, so it's not going anywhere. None of our South Mississippi hurricane winds are going to take it. Now they might tear that roof to pieces, but the fence is staying. Anyways, I got lots of weeds coming up into the wood chips. They're not hard to get out. However, it is a tedious job, and they just come right back. So this fall I will put down a little more paper, put down a little more wood chips. Problem solved. Little update on the muscadines. Look at these puppies. Man, I'm having some focus issues tonight. We got lots of muscadines, and they're gonna be delicious. Oh yeah. There we go. Focus issues. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is a test. First year in the wood chips, I've just let these squash plants go. I mean, I'm not trying to do anything spectacular with them. I just wanted to plant things, get it going. Yostaberry doing divine. The other squash and cucumbers, they've bloomed up, but they're just hanging out. Fennel over there. This is the pickling cucumbers. They're kind of just vining out too. No cucumbers yet. Strawberry plants. Yeah, the cool thing about these is didn't get a whole lot of strawberries this year, but I'm getting a lot of runners, a lot of pups or whatever you want to call them. They're just hanging down, and it's eventually going to make it to the ground like this one did. So that's pretty cool to watch. Acorn squash looking really good. If I can look in here without unfocusing too bad, you can see several squash in there. And those things are yummy, man. I'm looking forward to eating those. Cucumber plant. Oh my God, the Japanese cucumbers. We got them coming out of our ears, man. But I've made several jars of pickles. It even took over this basil plant. There it goes. Blueberries have been yummy. Cantaloupe, same as the other cucumbers. Vining really well. No cantaloupes yet. Butternut squash, got a couple on the vine. If I can focus. You're looking good. The asparagus did good. I'm not messing with it. Got some butternut squash on that vine. This milkweed went to seed. That was awesome to watch. And of course, my monster zucchini. Oh God, I got another one in there. Gotta get it out. I got several in there. That is one more producing plant, boy. What else? Oh, lots and lots and lots. I got 7-foot high cherry tomatoes. Good golly, this thing is hard to focus. I got lots of cherry tomatoes, and I've picked several of the Creole type tomatoes, and they're good flavor, the Creole variety, but they're small, very small tomatoes. And I got squash bugs. Look at these things. See them? Right there. There he is. There's squash bugs everywhere. I hate those things. So I'm trying not to spray or do anything. Little pepper's turning red. 1 pepper. That's an expensive pepper when you buy transplants. Got some beans in there, some green beans in there. Toothache plants coming up. Got some poblano chilies coming on. Eggplants looking good. You see how small these Creole tomatoes are? They're very small. Let me make sure I'm not zoomed in or something, man. They're good though. I'm not saying they're not good. My San Marzanos are doing pretty good. I got some blossom end rot on some of them, but like I said, we have a lot of rain and then a very dry spell, and that can cause blossom end rot. Swiss chard's doing good. The chickens are loving that. The oregano's taking over. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to show you some Ford Hook lima beans that I got going in a flower bed over here. Oh hum. There we go. Ford Hook lima beans coming on. Trying to focus it for you. Well, it's gonna have lots of beans. I just stuck it over here in the flower bed because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. So, yummy. What else we got? Anything? Compost pile doing good. Oh, the raspberry bush. It's starting to make some flowers. So we'll have some raspberries. It's their first year here. Just transplanted those. Also, over here where the chicken house was, I stuck a couple of suckers from other tomato plants in here, and they have grown a foot. And all I did was break the sucker off and stick it in the ground over here. So that'll be a fun thing to watch too. I've already got some tomatoes on this one. Yeah. So, and there's a sucker. We need to get that sucker off. See if I can do this camera. Boom. Just like that. Anyways, some honeysuckles. And some unfocused and focused honeysuckles nonetheless. But that's pretty much all that's going on these days. It's really hot and really dry. And kind of messy back here. I apologize for that. But for now, I'm Bobby, and this is my backyard. Oh yeah, let's go come in the house real quick and tell everybody bye. There's my little buddy Ethan. Say bye, Ethan.
Bye.
See you later. Just a little side note for my brother. Ethan's growing up. He don't fall for everything all the time. So, all right. Well, y'all take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye.